Alright, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Of course, we would like to especially welcome back you members ng ating Team Piaget. Again, if you are a member of Team Piaget, you can answer our quizzes. You can watch the full-length videos. Pwede nyo pong balikan lahat ng ating full-length videos. Now, of course, you can download all the PDF files that we have in our team. And of course, you have answered our free pre-board, free final coaching. This is already day 4 of our final coaching. And so if you still want to become a member of Team Piaget, if you will be taking the LET this September 25th, then send a message to our Facebook page now. Again, just send a message to our Facebook page. Now, if you'll be taking the LET naman in March next year, we have our Team Brunner. This is for March next year. Again, these are the LET takers of the new TOS, new TOS na ng ating licensure exam for teachers. And our orientation will be on October 2nd. Our review would start with our diagnostic test on October 8th. Again, if you are going to take your LET in March next year, magpa-member na po kasi kayo sa Team Brunner, okay? Again, that's Team Brunner for March, and of course, there's Team Piaget for September 25 na licensure exam for teachers. And this one naman, the one that you can currently see on your screen, this is for those people who are also or who are already licensed professional teachers and who'd like to also teach in the US. Okay, if you'd want to become a teacher in the US, we are going to have a program on all those people who are aspiring to teach in the US. So antabayanan niyo po lahat ng ating mga announcements with regard to this. Our registration is going to start soon. Okay, now, yes, we would like to congratulate, of course, all the members, all the teammates, Team Piaget, Team Gardner, Team Erickson, and all the subscribers, of course, of Gurong Pinoy for helping us surpass the 100,000 subscribers na milestone. No? So we have just received our silver play button. Okay, so this is our silver play button. Maraming salamat po for all your support. If you still have not heard about it yet, kami po ay nagsimula during the pandemic, no? So year 2020, when the pandemic started, and so dun lamang po kami nagsimula ng aming live stream. And for the past 2 years, we have been working hard. We have, of course, already helped a lot of people pass the LET. Okay, marami na po tayong passers from Team Gardner. Meron pa tayong Grow dati, no? Grow, then Gardner, then Erickson. And of course now, yung mga inaalagaan natin, yung mga members ng ating Team Piaget. And of course, in the future, in March, we have Team Brunner. So lahat po kayo, especially lahat ng mga subscribers natin sa ating YouTube channel, maraming salamat po for supporting Gurong Pinoy and helping us reach this milestone. Okay, so maraming salamat. And expect that we are going to be making a lot more videos. And of course, if you are doing your movie marathon dyan po sa ating YouTube channel, we have over 500 videos that can help you pass the LET. So balikan nyo po lahat ng videos natin. Very effective. Yung mga discussions natin, of course, yung pong lahat ng items ay lumalabas sa inyong licensure exam for teachers. So siguraduhin marami kayong bala at siguraduhin maipapasa yung LET sa pamamagitan ng inyong movie marathon sa ating pong YouTube channel. And of course, dyan din po sa ating Team Piaget, no, lahat ng full-length videos natin ay nandyan po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Okay, now again, as I've mentioned, this is final coaching day 4 for LET, September 2022. But before anything else, of course, let's all have our opening prayer. Samahan niyo po ako mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learn. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, once again, this is final coaching day 4. Please do like, love, share our video. Start a watch party, tag your friends. Of course, we are going to start in just a few minutes. Again, paki-like na po, love, and share our video especially, so we can reach out to more people. Maraming salamat po for all those who've already shared our video. Please do start a watch party, share our video, para po mas marami tayong ma-reach out ng mga kaguro. Na maraming salamat po to all our star senders dyan po sa ating Facebook page and of course sa ating YouTube channel naman. To all our super sticker senders and super chatters, maraming salamat po. Okay. Now, for those of you who are asking if na-postpone po ba yung let, wala pa namang official announcement yung PRC. If there's going to be an announcement, then we are going to, of course, also announce it on our Facebook page. Hanggang wala pa po, ay wala pa po tayong confirmation. No? So, hintayin nyo lamang po yung ating confirmation kung meron po ba talagang postponement. Okay? But so far, wala pa namang announcement, yung official Facebook page, and of course, yung official website ng ating PRC. So, hintay-hintay lang tayo. While waiting, of course, all we have to do is to prepare for your upcoming let by, of course, going back to our YouTube channel, watching all the videos. And if you still can, please do become a member of Team Piaget. Magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget, no? Para po mabalikan nyo lahat ng ating videos. It's 1 year worth of videos, all full-length videos. Of course, also all our PDF files can be found on Team Piaget. Okay, so balikan niyo po lahat ng ating videos dyan sa ating YouTube channel. And of course, ganun din sa Team Piaget. No? Magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget. Just send a message to our Facebook page. Kung saan po kayo nanonood ngayon, ito po yung ating Facebook page. So mag-send po kayo ng message. And if you are watching us naman on YouTube, punta po kayo later sa ating Facebook page. It's Gurong Pinoy. At mag-send po ng message. Okay? Again, please do share. Share po ng ating video. Paki-share na po ng ating video. The share icon is just there, no? Very near your chat box so that we can reach out to more people and we can help more of our kaguro. Okay, now we go to number 1. Let us all start if you are ready. Okay, please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, of course. Tag your friends. And we start with question number 1. Okay, number 1. Since most organisms consume more than one type of animal or plant or consume both, the transfer of matter and energy intertwine into the letter A, food producer, letter B, food web, letter C, food chain, or letter D, food consumer. Okay, what's your choice for question number 1? Number 1, this is science. Ano po yung ating choice? Okay, again, please do share our video. Paki-share po ng ating video para makita po ng inyong marites na kapitbahay or marites na friend sa Facebook, no, that you are reviewing, you are preparing for your upcoming let by watching our video. Okay, paki-share po ng ating video. And of course, paki-tag na ng inyong friends and start a watch party. All right. What is your choice for question number 1? I see a lot of letter B sa ating comment box. Letter B. Tumpak kaya ang letter B? Or ligwak kaya ang karamihan sa inyo, no? May maraming letter B sa ating Team Facebook. Okay, sa Team YouTube, ganun din. B at C. Karamihang choice niyo. Alin kaya ang tumpak? Alin kaya ang ligwak sa B and C? All right, so going back to our question here, since most organisms consume more than one type of animal or plant or consume both, the transfer of matter and energy intertwine into the blank. Okay, unang-una muna, balikan natin yung mga terms, no? Lumalabas din sa let. What would you call an organism that would consume just plants? Ano po yung tawag sa organism na plants lamang yung kinukonsume? Or plants lamang yung kinakain? What is the term that we use for those organisms that would only eat plants? Okay, ano po? Pakilagay sa ating comment box. Ano nga yung tawag sa mga organisms na plants lamang yung kinakain? Okay, yon. Sabi ni Sir Melanio Trumata, herbivore. Sabi ni Ma'am Marga Casio, herbivore. Tama, no? So, herbivores yung tawag natin sa organisms that would consume plants alone. What about those organisms that would consume meat alone? Meat or other animals. Okay, so ano naman yung tawag sa kumukonsume or kumakain ng meat or kumakain ng other animals? Okay, no plants, just animals. Animals or meat. Ano po yung tawag naman? Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Angeline Vertulio, si Sir Jasper Flores, carnivore. Okay, so tama yan, carnivore. Kapag ka meat eaters. Now, what is the term that you use for those organisms that would consume both? Okay, so for both naman, if you have herbivores for plant consumers, carnivores for meat consumers, what about those organisms that would eat both plants and animals? Kunwari humans, no? Pag tayo, anong tawag sa atin? Ayon, sabi ni si Ma'am Resil Larido, ni Ma'am Etinaj Ann. Okay, omnivores, tama, no? So omnivores naman if you are both consuming plants and animals, okay? And sabi dito, the transfer of matter and energy intertwine into you have the hint word or the hint term there, which is the term intertwine. Nagkasanga-sanga na, no? Nagkasanga-sanga na, nagkabuhol-buhol na, into the correct choice, of course, is your letter B, food web, okay? Because it says intertwine into the food web. Now, you remember when you say food chain, it only follows one path of energy. Now, so one path of energy only. If you have your food chain, like here, now you have this plant being eaten by your grasshopper, being eaten by your mouse, then being eaten by your eagle. Okay, your arrow there would mean that the arrowhead is pointing to the organism that eats the other, no? So kung malapit yung arrowhead ay nandito sa mouse, that means kinakain ng mouse yung inyong grasshopper, okay? So that's the meaning of your food chain. Now, your food web, this is what we were looking for. Everything is connected, okay? So there is the intertwine of the different organisms, okay? So remember, some of your organisms can eat different sources of food, okay? So that's why you also have what you call your food web, okay? So letter B for number 1, food web ay tumpak. Congratulations sa mga naligwak naman. Move on kaagad, of course. All right, we go to number 2. The peace forged in Bohol between Legazpi and Sikatuna was known as letter A, Union Obrera or Union Obrera. Letter B, Blood Compact. Letter C, Galleon Trade. Or letter D, Verdadero Decalogo. Okay, what is our choice? For number 2, ayay, ligwak. Maraming naligwak sa number 1. Okay lang, move on kaagad, no? Remember, it is not in the number of times that you fall, but in the number of times that you stand up, no? You pick yourself up after you fall that matters. Okay, so okay lang maligwak, okay lang magkamali, okay lang na magkamali, no? At masaktan, basta move on ka agad. At importante ay natuto ka sa iyong pagkakamali. So sa ating mga retakers, for example, sa LET, no, wag pong panghinaan ng loob. Meron po tayong kanya-kanyang time. Ito na po yung time na binigay sa inyo. Sa tulong ng Gurong Pinoy, siguradong papasa na. Okay? Magiging licensed professional teachers na bago matapos ang taon na ito. Okay, number 2, ICBs. Letter B for number 2. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Novi Grace Dooma Hetiayon. Isa sa ating mga star senders. Thank you po. Okay, for number 2, the peace forged in Bohol between Legazpi and Sikatuna was known as, bago tayo pumunta sa ating sagot, no? Ito po ay lumalabas din sa LET kung sino yung mga tao na involved sa ating peace pact na ito, no? So meron kang si Legazpi, and of course you also have Datu Sikatuna. Lumalabas din po yan sa inyong licensure exam for teachers, so dapat ay alam nyo kung kanino or sino-sino yung mga tauhan na na-involved sa ating letter B, sa ating blood compact. Okay, so letter B, blood compact, ang ating tumpak na choice. Now remember, this is the shrine of your blood compact, no? And the Bohol Blood Compact sculpture was made by the national artist Napoleon Abueva. Kahit ito, lumalabas din po ito sa inyong licensure exam for teachers. Si Abueva, isa sa ating national artist for sculpture. Okay? Kaya po lahat ng ito ay ating ini-include dito dahil may malaking chance na lahat ito ay makita ninyo sa inyong licensure exam for teachers. Okay? So that's Blood Compact, letter B for number 2. Okay, now what about the rest of your choices? Union Obrera Democratica was the first union in the country and was established by Isabelo de los Reyes. Lumalabas kung ano yung first union in the country. So dapat alam nyo to. Lumalabas din kung sino yung nagtatag. Okay, so dapat alam nyo din yan. And then for letter C, galleon trade, this open business between Manila and Acapulco. In Mexico, lumalabas din yung galleon trade. And kung ano yung parte or ano yung country na naging kapartner ng Philippines during that time. And of course, your El Verdadero Decalogo, ang tunay na 10 utos, was written by Apolinario Mabini, the first Philippine Secretary of Foreign Affairs. Okay, so this slide is actually very rich in all the details that you might see in your actual licensure exam for teachers. So again, dapat alam nyo lahat ng parte ng ating slide, kaya tayo ay hinihimay-himay natin, hindi lamang yung sagot, but including all other choices because you might also see these items in your actual let. Okay, we go to question number 3. Matuling pinatakbo ni Roger ang kanyang bagong Toyota Innova. Ang pang-abay sa pangungusap ay letter A, ni, letter B, matuling, letter C, bagong, or letter D, kanyang. What is our choice for number 3? Okay, number 3. Again, paki-share po ng ating video. If it's not too much to ask, tulong niyo din po sa Gurong Pinoy, tulong niyo po sa akin. I-share po yung ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Okay, i-like, love, at i-share ang ating video. Napaka-importante that you are liking and sharing especially our video. Ganon din po sa nagsisend ng mga stars. No, maraming salamat, Ma'am Krista May Cardell, for sending us stars. Thank you so much to all our star senders. Again, if you can, send us stars, super chat, super stickers naman dyan sa ating YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Ma'am or Sir Jimmy or Donyo sending us stars. Thank you so much po, Sir Jimmy. Ma'am Frezel Flores, maraming salamat for sending us stars. Okay, what's your choice for question number 3? Ma'am Aisa Tumawis Mimbisa, maraming salamat po for the stars. Okay, so for number 3, this of course is Filipino. Sabi ng number 3 mo, matuling pinatakbo ni Roger ang kanyang bagong Toyota Innova. Ang pang-abay sa pangungusap ay letter A, ni, letter B, matuling, letter C, bagong, or letter D, kanyang. Medyo maraming nag-letter C, tumpa kaya ang letter C, no? Unang-una, ano ba yung pang-abay? Okay, so the question is, what is pang-abay in English? Okay, minsan kasi hindi natin alam kung ano yung hinahanap sa ating question. No? So ano ba yung pang-abay sa English? Again, sa mga nagtatanong po kung may postponement, wala pa rin pong announcement. So far, hindi ko nakita yung announcement sa official Facebook page ng PRC, ganoon din po sa kanilang website. So, antabayanan po natin if there will be postponements. Kung wala naman, whether postponed or not, just the same, we should prepare for your upcoming let. Okay? So, wag niyo pong isipin kung mapopostpone man or hindi. Basta yung gawin natin ay paghandaan natin yung inyong licensure exam for teachers. Okay, tama yung sinasabi ni Ma'am Glyza Solis, no? Ni Ma'am Amor por Dios. Okay, ni Ma'am Rowena. Pag sinabi mong pang-abay, it is an adverb, no? So adverb po siya. Now, pag sinabi mong adverb, isa siyang salita na nagde-describe ng verb, ng inyong action word, ng inyong adjective, or ng another adverb, no? So your adverb is a word that would describe your adjective, that would describe your verb, and that would describe your other adverb. Okay, another adverb. So that means, dinidescribe niya yung action word mo. In this case, ano ba yung inyong action word? When you say, matuling pinatakbo ni Roger ang kanyang bagong Toyota Innova, ano po yung ating action word? Which one shows action? Which word shows action? Which word shows action sa ating number 3? Pinatakbo, tama, no? Sabi ni Ma'am Faith Murillo dito sa ating YouTube channel na pinatakbo ni Roger. At ano naman yung word, ano naman yung ating salita na nade-describe kung paano niya pinatakbo yung kanyang bagong Toyota Innova? Paano niya pinatakbo yung kanyang Toyota Innova, yung bago niyang Toyota Innova? Okay? The word that will describe it, of course, would be your letter B, matuling, no? Matulin or matuling. Paano niya pinatakbo yung kanyang Toyota Innova? Matulin niyang pinatakbo because we are looking for your pang-abay. If we are looking for your pang-uri, then your answer would be bago. That's your adjective. But we are actually looking for your pang-abay, and so your correct choice would be matuling. Okay, matuling, letter B, and not letter C. Okay, hindi po letter C, hindi din A or D. Okay, so medyo maraming naligwak sa number 3. Pero okay lang po yan, move on ka agad. No? Importante na tuto, importante sa actualet, alam nyo na kung ano yung inyong magiging choice. Okay, so for number 3, letter B is the correct choice. We go to number 4. An avocado tree is planted beside a sampaguita plant in a garden. This demonstrates what kind of relationship? Letter A, co-optation. Letter B, competition. Letter C, parasitism. Or letter D, predation. What is your choice? Ang verb po sa Filipino ay pandiwa. Okay, pandiwa po siya. Medyo nakaka-nosebleed din naman yung Filipino. Hindi lamang English yung nakaka-nosebleed. Kahit Filipino, nakaka-nosebleed din. No? Mahirap din, especially sa ating let. Okay, again, pakishare po ng ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Please share our video. Okay, and make sure that you have liked our video. And if you can, of course, send us stars or send us super chat, super stickers naman sa ating YouTube channel. Okay, number 4, ICBs. Letter B. Meron din namang letter C. Okay, but karamihang choice niyo is letter B. Okay, so yung sitwasyon natin sa ating number 4, meron kang garden at meron kang avocado tree at sampaguita plant na magkalapit, no? It's planted beside your sampaguita plant. And so, what kind of relationship do they have? The correct choice, of course, would be letter B, competition. Letter B po, competition is the correct choice. No? They would compete for the different resources like the nutrients sa soil at yung sa tubig at of course sa sunlight, okay? And so, letter B po ang ating tumpak na choice. Sa mga nagsasabi na blurry, no, hanapin niyo po yung 3 dots at i-change niyo po yung video quality. Okay, so i-change po yung video quality para po mas luminaw yung ating video. Now, there's no such term as co-optation. Parasitism mo, this is one type of your symbiosis. Okay, so isang klase siya ng symbiosis where you have the parasite which harms the host. Okay, so yung parasite po, ito yung nakaka-benefit sa inyong parasitism at yung meron namang disadvantage, that would be the host. No? So host naman po ang inyong kinakain or minsan ay hinaharm ng inyong parasite. Predation, on the other hand, letter D, you have the predator eating the prey. Okay, so kunwari meron kang lion at kinain ng leon ang maya or ang bird. Okay, your lion is the predator and the one that's eaten is called the prey. Okay, but we are looking for competition for question number 4. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Leslie Dakayan Alvarado. Ayan na, Ma'am Mek. Thank you so much po. Let passer na po ako. Batch 4. Team Peshay here. Hello, future LPTs. Gawin niyo pong movie marathon, mga videos ng Gurong Pinoy. Napakalaking tulong po. Maraming salamat for your feedback, Ma'am Leslie Alvarado, LPT. Congratulations. But of course, another thing that you can do is to become a member, of course, of Team Piaget. Mag-send lamang po kayo ng message sa ating Facebook page. All right, we go to number 5. Rizal's mother preferred to be imprisoned and walked 50 kilometers as punishment for a trumped-up charge of a Spanish official, rather than apologize by accepting the charge. Such action shows that she was a woman of letter A, submission, letter B, incertitude, letter C, hesitation, or letter D, conviction. What is our choice for number 5? Okay, number 5. Ano yung ating tumpak na choice? Okay, number 5. Ano po yung ating choice for question 5? Again, paki-share po ng ating video mga kaguro. I-share po yung ating video. Okay, number 5. A's and D's. Okay, medyo meron akong mga nakitang review materials, yung sagot nila ay mali, no, sa question na ito. And so, binabalikan ko para, of course, ma-unlearn natin, ma-relearn natin some concepts. Bakit yung ating choice ay tumpak at hindi yung other choice. Okay. Now, sabi dito, kung inyo pong iintindihin, yung ating number 5, sabi ng number 5 mo, si nanay ni Rizal, no, imbis na i-accept, imbis na mag-apologize, imbis na humingi ng tawad, at i-accept na lang yung charge na pinataw sa kanya ng isang Spanish official, ay mas pinili niyang makulong at maglakad ng 50 kilometers as a form of punishment. Okay? And so, this action of Rizal's mother shows that she was a woman of letter A, submission, letter B, incertitude, letter C, hesitation, or letter D, conviction. And ang tumpak na choice natin dito would be letter D, conviction. When you say conviction, you have a firmly held belief or opinion. Napaka-strong na kanyang belief, no? Napaka-strong na kanyang stand, hindi nababali. In other words, in Filipino, you can say meron siyang prinsipyo. Maprinsipyo siyang tao, may panindigan. Tama yan, no? Yung sabi ng ating isang kaguro dito, may paninindigan, okay? So sabi ni Sir Ryan Paul, DC Dayaw, may panindigan ang nanay ni Rizal. Tama po yan, okay? So may panindigan, meron siyang conviction, okay? Meron siyang prinsipyo. Yan po yung ibig sabihin ng conviction. Not submission. Pag sinabi mo kasing submission, that means acceptance, okay? So when you say submission, that's equal to acceptance. So that means inaccept na niya kung ano yung binigay sa kanyang hatol, no? Hindi naman ito yung sinasabi ng ating question dito. Incertitude is equal to hesitation. So parehas po yung meaning ng inyong B and C. You are uncertain, you are hesitating, hindi ka sigurado kung ano inyong paninindigan, kung ano ang inyong paniniwala. Okay? So for number 5, conviction ang ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 6. The measure of a system's energy that is unavailable for doing useful work is letter A, entropy, letter B, convection, letter C, radiation, or letter D, conservation. What's your choice? Ma'am Irish Kapundag, hi Gurong Pinoy, bago lang po ako pumasok dito. Welcome po sa lahat ng ating mga newbies. Hello, welcome po. Ayan, sabi ni Sir Janjan Delda Del Villar. Sa ibang reviewer, A ang answer. Okay, so now you know that your answer should be letter D. Okay, so importanteng ating dinidiscuss kung bakit letter D or bakit itong letrang na to ang tumpak na choice at hindi yung ibang letra. Okay, for number 6, I see a lot of letter A's. Tumpak kaya ang ating letter A? Okay, so sabi dito, this is the measurement of a system's energy that is unavailable for doing useful work. That means this is a type of energy that's actually lost, no? So hindi siya energy na ready for use para gamitin sa paggawa ng trabaho. And this term is your letter A, entropy po. Yan po yung definition ng term na entropy sa physics at sa science natin. The measure of a system's energy that is unavailable for doing useful work. Okay? Conservation, of course, you know what conservation means. You are saving up energy. No? You are conserving energy. That's conservation. Now, B and C here are 2 ways out of 3 through which we can transfer heat. Okay, so ito po yung ating explanation. This is radiation, convection, and conduction. These are 3 ways through which heat is transferred. Heat is moved, okay? Pag sinabi pong radiation, heat is transferred through electromagnetic waves. Meron po tayong common question sa LET paano na re-reach ng sunlight ang surface ng Earth? Your answer would be through radiation. Okay, so through radiation. Convection is heat transfer within a gas or liquid. So ito yung nangyayari under the surface of the Earth, no? Convection. Kaya ka merong continental drift theory, kaya nag-e-expand yung ating mga plates, no, under the surface of the Earth. That's because of convection currents. Ito din yung reason kung bakit tayo merong sea breeze and land breeze. Okay, so that's also because of convection. Conduction, on the other hand, is heat transfer through a solid material. This is a reason why yung magandang cookware, yung mga magandang sandok, no, ay yung mga sandok na may hawakan na kahoy or may hawakan na rubber, because your rubber or your kahoy are not very good conductors. Kasi kapag buong metal siya, kahit na yung hawakan mo umiinit din because of conduction nga, transfer of heat through a solid material, especially through your metals. Okay? So again, the correct choice here would be letter A, entropy. Okay. Now, the correct choice, of course, is letter A, entropy. Meron akong gustong basahin pero hindi ko na makita. All right, we go to number 7. Queen Elizabeth II is the English monarch with the longest blank. Letter A, Rhine. Letter B, reign. Letter C, reign. Or letter D, reign. Okay, what's your choice for number 7? Ano kaya ang ating tumpak na choice? Okay, again, good evening and welcome sa lahat ng ating mga newcomers. No? Pag hindi pa po kayo subscribe sa ating YouTube channel, you go to our YouTube channel later. There's over 500 videos there. No? Kung hindi talaga kayo po pwedeng maging member ng Team Piaget, mag-movie marathon. And of course, if you can become a member of Team Piaget para sulit na sulit po at talagang handang-handa kayo, napakaraming videos po sa Team Piaget, full-length videos, pati yung files natin na po pwede nyo ma-download, po pwede nyo ma-print, na doon po lahat sa Team Piaget. Magpa-member po kayo, mag-send po kayo ng message sa ating Facebook page kung saan po kayo nanonood ngayon sa ating Team Facebook. Okay, what is our choice? For number 7, Queen Elizabeth is, or the second, is an English monarch with the longest. The correct choice, of course, is letter D, reign, no? The longest rule. Okay, longest rule or longest reign. Matagal siyang naging monarch ng, of course, the United Kingdom. Now, what about the rest of your choices here? The rind, when you say rind, this is the tough outer skin of certain fruits, especially your citrus fruits. So, yung balat ng inyong orange, balat ng inyong kalamansi, balat ng inyong yung kabugaw, no? Yung kabugaw ang tinatawag dito sa Iloilo, that would be the rind. Rain, of course, you know the meaning of this, ulan lang to. And rain, this is a long, narrow strap attached at one end to a horse's bit. Ito yung para siyang hinahawakan mo kapag ka ikaw ay nangangabayo. And of course, this is used to guide your horse. Okay? So, pag gusto mong lumiko yung horse, gusto mong dumiretso yung horse, okay, you use the rein, not the rein. The rein to control your horse. Okay? It is a long, narrow strap attached at one end to a horse's bit, but we are looking for letter D, rein. We go to number 8. Bahagi ng pananalita na nagpapahayag ng kilos, galaw at pangyayari ay letter A, pangalan, letter B, pandiwa, letter C, panghalip, or letter D, pang-uri. Okay, so dito kanina ay na-discuss ko to, no, sa ating kaninang isang item. Okay, what's your choice? Number 8. Number 8 po, ano ang ating tumpak na choice? Again, paki-share po ng ating video. Very important that you are sharing our video. And of course, if you can, send us stars, send us super chat, super stickers naman po dyan sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Realyn Briones, for starting a watch party. Thank you po for starting a watch party. Ma'am Chenay de Asis Arlos, maraming salamat for the watch party. Okay, again for number 8, bahagi ng pananalita na nagpapahayag ng kilos, galaw at pangyayari. The correct choice, of course, would be letter B, pandiwa. No? This is your verb in English. Pangalan is your noun. Okay, so ito ay pangalan ng tao, bagay, hayop, pangyayari, pwede. Panghalip would be your pronoun, takes the place of your noun. Panguri, that's your adjective. Okay, this is a word that would describe your noun. Okay, so ito naman ay inyong pang-uri. Katulad ng bago kanina, no? Bagong kotse. So bago is pang-uri. What type of car is a new car? Okay, but we are looking for letter B for question number 8. We move on with question number 9. To describe an easy task, the idiomatic expression to use is letter A, spill the beans. Letter B, bite the bullet. Letter C, break a leg. Or letter D, piece of cake. Okay, what's your choice for number 9? Maraming salamat po to all our sharers, sa mga nag-start ng watch party. Thank you, Ma'am Rosibel Hapaluzon, Ma'am Richelle Villabeles, Ma'am Apple Balbacal Hawa, Ma'am Malina May Gumban, Ma'am Christy Canoy, Ma'am Jenny Rose Naldo, Ma'am Jonalyn Francisco, Ma'am Sir Jacinto Unite, Ma'am Wea Bell sa Tumao, maraming salamat po for starting a watch party. Sa ating star senders, Ma'am Lyle Alok Abusaman, thank you po for sending us stars. Okay, number 9, I see a lot of letter D's. Okay, we are looking for an idiom, an idiomatic expression that says or that is equal to describing an easy task. And of course, the correct choice here is piece of cake. No? So it's a piece of cake. Sometimes you also use the expression it's as easy as pie. Okay, as easy as pie. It's a piece of cake. That means very, very easy. Okay, it's a very easy task. Okay, now, what about the rest of your idioms here? Letter A, spill the beans. This means to reveal information that was meant to be kept private. Okay, so in other words, when you say spill the beans, ito po ay pagiging marites. Okay, alam nyo yan, no? Pagiging marites, pagmamarites. That's the meaning of spill the beans. Bite the bullet, this is to force yourself to do something unpleasant or difficult. So that means kaya mo yan, kaya mo to, no? Gora lang, Gora Bells, bahala na si Batman, no? Then yung ibig sabihin ng bite the bullet. Kahit na mahirap, Gora lang, kaya mo yan self. Break a leg naman, this means good luck, no? Good luck and do your best. That's break a leg. Usually, this is done or this is given or this is said to someone who's a performer. Okay, so galing siya sa expressions ng mga dancers. No? So break a leg when you are performing, that means good luck and do your best. But of course, you're looking for letter D, piece of cake po. We go to number 10. The prime factors of 56 are 7, 2, 2, 2. Letter B, 7, 8. Letter C, 7, 4, 2. Letter D, 14, 2, 2. Ayan, may bago ng name ang mga marites. Spill the beans or spill the tea. Okay, so tama yan. Okay, number 10, what's your choice? Again, if you are watching us on our Facebook page now, no, napuputol po yung ating video dyan po sa ating Facebook page. Ganon din po sa ating YouTube channel. So kung gusto nyo pong lahat ng ating videos, dire-diretso, 40 items po tayo tonight. Magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget. Again, kaguro, magpa-member ka po sa Team Piaget. Mag-send lamang po ng message sa ating Facebook page kung paano po kayo magpa-member, no? Hindi po mahirap magpa-member, mag-send lamang po ng message sa ating Facebook page. Okay, kung saan po kayo nanonood ngayon kasi napuputol po yung ating video dyan po sa ating YouTube channel at sa ating Facebook page. Ma'am Lovenly Faith Sorutas, maraming salamat po for the stars. Thank you po. Spill the tea, Marites. Okay. There's 2.5 kaguro, no? 2.5 na mga kaguro, 2.4 who are watching sa ating Facebook page. Again, magpa-member po tayo sa Team Piaget para po hindi kayo mabitin at para po dire-diretso yung ating panunood na para po mabalikan lahat ng ating full-length videos. Okay, ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Rose, 32, Pakaro, Oirogerd. Thank you, Ma'am Mek. Last exam lumabas po ito, pero di ako tama kasi now ko lang narinig na yung idiomatic expression but okay na, no? At least ngayon, alam nyo na. So, siguradong papasa na, ma'am. And again, if you are a member of Team Piaget, doon po kayo manood sa ating group para po dire-diretso yung inyong panunood. All right, letter A for number 10. Of course, we are looking for our prime factors. Pag sinabi mong prime number, this is a number that only has two factors. No? Dalawa lamang yung factors niya, itself and 1. Now, if you are looking at the rest of your choices, yung B po, 8 is not a prime number because the factors of 8, of course, are 1, 8, pwede ding 2, and 4. Now, 2 times 4 is also 8. Letter C naman, 4 is not a prime number. Okay, you have 2 times 2. And D, of course, 14 is not a prime number. And so, hindi na kailangan pang isolve. Okay, you know that letter A ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay, so 7 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2, of course, that's 8. Times 7, giving you 56. So, letter A ang tumpak na choice. We go to number 11. Solar panels are examples of utilizing alternative sources of energy. Specifically, letter A, wind, letter B, sunlight, letter C, waves, and letter D, water. Again, if you'd want to become a member of Team Piaget para dire-diretsong panonood until 40 items, kasama na po yung ating Prof Ed, magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget. Send po kayo ng message sa ating Facebook page. Okay, 11 ICBs. Letter B for number 11. Of course, very easy. Solar pertains to the sun. And so, letter B, sunlight, ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay? Not wind, waves, nor water. Okay? So, wind energy po pwede. Waves and water, this is your hydroelectric na energy. And these are all sources of your renewable energy. But of course, we were looking for sunlight because of the term solar panels. Okay, so letter B, sunlight, ang tumpak na choice. 12, the greatest common divisor of 24, 18, 3 is blank. Letter A, 6. Letter B, 8. B, 18. Letter C, 24. Or letter D, 3. What's your choice for number 12? Number 12, what is our choice? Okay, again, question number 12, what is our choice? Okay, number 12, we are looking for the greatest common divisor. Okay, now what is another term that you can use for divisor? The term divisor. Napasigaw dahil mali yung napindot? Sino po yan? Okay, si Ma'am Mensorla. Mali ang napindot. Okay, so sabi dito, greatest common divisor or greatest common factor. Now, remember, when you say factor, this is a number. When you say factors, these are numbers that you multiply so that you can come up with a certain product. And so, very tricky itong question natin, no? So, pwede niyong isipin na greatest kasi. So, hanapin niyo yung pinakamalaki. But remember, this is a factor. So, dapat or divisor. So, dapat, what you would do is you divide the numbers that you have here sa inyong question by the different choices that we have. Okay? So, by looking at this, you have 24, 18, and 3. And so, you know, dapat letter D, 3 ang inyong sagot. Okay? So, 3 po ang inyong sagot. Kasi hindi mo naman ma-divide yung 3 mo by 6. Okay? Hindi ka makakakuha ng whole number. Your answer will be 0.5 or 1/2. Hindi din pwede yung 3 divided by 18. Hindi din pwede yung 3 divided by 24. Okay? So, letter D, 3 ang ating tumpak na choice because we are looking for the divisor or the factor, not the multiple. Okay? Hindi po multiple yung ating hinahanap. So, very obvious. Letter D ang choice natin. Number 13, when an individual is familiar with some bits of information such as terms, names of authorities, Some particular details, such knowledge, is regarded as blank. Letter A, conceptual. Letter B, factual. Letter C, procedural. Or letter D, metacognitive. Okay, what is our choice? Ayan, di ba? Dapat divisor. So that means it should be a factor. Okay, what's your choice for number 13? Number 13 mo, you have information. The term information, terms, names, details. What type of knowledge are we looking for? 13, the correct choice of course is letter B, factual knowledge, no? Alam mo lamang ay facts, bits of information, details, names, okay, terms. These are all just facts. So factual information or factual knowledge, yung ating hinahanap, okay? Hindi po conceptual. Let's take a look at your next slide. So these here are the 4 different types of knowledge. Una-una, factual knowledge. Here you have your terms or terminologies, details, basic elements within any domain. So ito yung ating tumpak na choice kanina. When you say conceptual, this already is, when you say conceptual knowledge, related siya sa factual knowledge, no? This is knowing the facts that can be organized in meaningful ways. So unang-una, meron kang factual knowledge, meron kang different terms. And when you say conceptual, you know how to organize those different terms in a meaningful way. Okay, so conceptual knowledge na pag ano, no, you understand the concepts. You can see the relationships between the different details, the different information. Procedural, from the term procedure, process, paano mo gawin yung isang proseso. This is knowledge of subject-specific skills and algorithms, subject-specific techniques and methods, okay, and criteria for deciding when to use the right procedure. So you have the terms procedure, skills, methods, techniques, no? So procedural knowledge po ito. While number 4, metacognitive, you all know what metacognition is. That's learning about learning or thinking about thinking. So this is strategic knowledge, knowledge about cognitive tasks, and self-knowledge. This is reflection. So metacognition, learning about learning, thinking about thinking. Ito ang usually nanineglect na klase ng knowledge. No? Minsan hindi tayo nagre-reflect. Okay? And so number 13 po natin is factual knowledge, letter B. We go to number 14. Siya ay nakilalang masipag at magalang na mamamayan. Ang pang-angkop sa pangungusap na ito ay letter A, at, letter B, I, letter C, siya, or letter D, na. Okay, what is our choice for number 14? Number 14, ano po ang tumpak na choice? Okay lang magkamali, okay lang yan, no? Mali ako, dapat you should be proud that you have made a mistake kasi maitatama mo siya unless kung hindi mo siya i-acknowledge na ikaw ay nagkamali, hindi mo maitatama ang inyong sarili, and of course, hindi ka makakapag-move on, hindi ka makaka-improve ng inyong sarili pag gano'n. Okay, I see D's and A's. Mahirap talaga yung Filipino, no? I feel you. Ganon din ako nung ako ay nagre-review Filipino din, always yung aking lowest. Okay. Ano kaya ang tumpak na choice? No? Siya ay nakilalang masipag at magalang na mamamayan. Ang ating correct choice dito ay letter D, na. Okay? Letter D, na. Bakit na? Ang pang-angkop o ligatura, in English, you call this ligature, ay mga kataga na bahagi ng pananalita na nag-uugnay sa panuring, this is your modifier, katulad ng pang-uri at pang-abay, at salitang tinuturingan. No? So, nag-uugnay siya sa inyong pang-uri o pang-abay at sa salitang kanyang dinedescribe. No? So, in other words, siya yung nag-uugnay, nagko-connect sa descriptors and sa word na kanyang dinedescribe. So, in this case here, siya ay nakilalang masipag at magalang na mamamayan. Yung inyong panuring dito, yung modifier mo, yung word na nagde-describe mo would be the words masipag at magalang. At ang kanilang dinedescribe is ang term na mamamayan. Okay, so mamamayan. And so, which one connects your masipag at magalang sa mamamayan? Your correct term would be na. Okay, so tama din yung sabi ni, tingnan natin, Sir Elijah Mark Gabriel, no? Yung pang-angkop ninyo would be na, G, and NG. Ayan po yung mga uri ng pang-angkop, no? Yan po yung iba't ibang klase ng pang-angkop. Okay, so the correct choice would be letter D. Okay lang po yan. Hindi kayo nag-iisa sa Filipino. Talaga mahirap ang Filipino. Okay, so letter D na ang ating tumpak na choice for number 14. We move on with question number 15. Math. Elizabeth weighed 70 kilograms before exercising. She lost 4 kilograms on her first week, gained 5 kilograms on the second week, lost 6 kilograms on the third week, and retained her weight during the fourth week, which was blank. Letter A, 70 kilograms. Letter B, 66 kilograms. Letter C, 65 kilograms. Or letter D, 72 kilograms. What is our choice for number 15? Okay, so number 15 mo, this is math. Order of operations na naman yung ating gagawin dito, no? So order of operations, just addition and subtraction. Mag-a-add ka and magsa-subtract. So from left to right yung gagawin mo. Okay, I see a lot of letters C's for number 15. Okay, so unang-una sabi, 70 kilograms she lost, so that would be minus 4. Gained, so that would be plus 5. And lost 6 kilograms. Okay, so you have 70 minus 4 plus 5 minus 6. So again, following your order of operations ang inyong MDAS, okay, you should have 70 minus 4 plus 5 minus 6 from left to right. 70 minus 4, that would be 66, plus 5 minus 6. 66 plus 5, that would be 71 minus 6. And so, ang tumpak na choice is letter C, 65 kilograms. Okay, so 65 kilograms po yung ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 16. Carbon dioxide is produced by plants in the letter A, afternoon, letter B, noon, letter C, morning, or letter D, evening. What is our choice? Okay, what is our choice? For number 16. Okay, 16 ICDs. Letter D. Sabi sa number 16 mo, carbon dioxide is produced by plants in the, ang tumpak na choice is letter D, evening. Sa tumpak po yung letter D. So this is what happens to your plants, no? During daytime and during nighttime. During daytime, photosynthesis may happen. Okay, so carbon dioxide is taken in and oxygen is given off. During nighttime naman, it is the opposite. No, oxygen is taken in and carbon dioxide is given off. This is because of respiration, cellular respiration. Okay, so letter D, evening, ang ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 17, the epitome of the traditional Filipino woman, meek, submissive, and obedient was blank. When you say epitome, this means outstanding example. Sino yung outstanding example ng inyong Filipino woman? Meek, tahimik, submissive, no, walang palag, sumusunod lamang, and obedient, no, was letter A, Doña Victorina, letter B, Sisa, letter C, Maria Clara, or letter D, Tia Isabel. Okay, who is our choice? Number 17. ICC is 17, letter C. Hindi ako yan. Sino nagsabi niyan? Okay, so ang dalagang Pilipina daw, ang tunay na dalagang Pilipina ay hindi nagwawalwal, okay? So pag tumatawa ay mahina lamang. Kaya nyo ba yan? No? Ako hindi ko kaya, no? So pag tayo ay tumatawa, halakak talaga. Okay, so sino ba yung outstanding example, epitome of the traditional Filipino woman? Okay, the correct choice here, of course, would be letter C, si Maria Clara. Maria Clara, okay? So here, is a picture of Maria Clara. She was a religious woman. She was portrayed as a faithful sweetheart, a good friend, and obedient daughter. She gets easily nervous, no? So, nerviosa si Maria Clara. She symbolizes purity and innocence of a sheltered native woman. And she had childish simplicity. Her character is related to Rizal's childhood sweetheart, Rivera, si Taimis, no, yung kanyang true love, yung sinasabi ng true love ni Rizal. Okay, so this is Maria Clara, no, hindi tayo yan, hindi tayo ito. Okay, now what about the rest of your choices? Kayo ay nagtatanong kung sino yung iba dito. Si Doña Victorina, ito po siya. She was the wife of Don Tiburcio. She was an ambitious Filipina and she symbolized those who have a distorted view of their identity. Kumbaga, social climber. Ito si Doña Victorina. Okay? Now, next one, si Sisa. She was the deranged mother of Basilio and Crispin. She was described as beautiful and young, although she loves her children very much. She cannot protect them from the beatings of her husband Pedro, no? Sinasaktan yung kanyang mga anak ni Pedro, yung kanyang asawa. She personified the suffering of our motherland and she was named after Rizal's older sister, Narcisa. Okay? And lastly, Tia Isabel, siya po ay pinsan ni Kapitan Tiago at siya yung nag-alaga kay Maria Clara nung namatay ang ina nito. No? Lumabas ito dati sa LEP. Paano namatay si Pia Alba, yung nanay ni Maria Clara? Siya po ay namatay, of course, when she gave birth to Maria Clara, no, during her yung childbearing niya, no, when she gave birth to Maria Clara, siya ay namatay. Okay? And the correct choice, of course, was Maria Clara. Hindi tayo yan. No? Si Maria Clara yung palagi may baong paypay, mahina lang pag tumawa, hindi natin kaya si Maria Clara. Okay? We go to number 18, math. Interest at 8% after 3 months on 6,000. Letter A, 150. Letter B, 120. Letter C, 250. Or letter D, 50. What's your choice for number 18? Ayon, sa panganganak. Tama, no? Sabi ni Facebook user. Sabi ni Sir Renzo, si Pia Alba ay pinagsamantalahan ni Padre Damaso. Tama po yan. Okay, 18, letter B. Alright, for number 18, paulit-ulit na yung question nating interest sa math, no? Remember, interest is just principal times rate times time. So you have 6,000 times 0.08. This is from the 8%, no? That's your 0.08. Just drop the percentage sign. Move the decimal point 2 times to your left. Then, times 3 months. Now, remember, your time here should be in years. Kaya po natin siya minultiply ng 0.25. That's 3 divided by 12. Again, saan po nanggaling yung 0.25? That's from 3 months divided by 12 months dahil your time here should be in years. So, yung 3 months mo, dinivide mo by 12 months para makuha mo yung kanyang equivalent in years. Now, so 3 divided by 12, that would give you 1/4, or that would also be equal to 0.25 in decimal form. Okay? And so you have 120. Letter B is tumpak. Okay? Letter B po ang tumpak na choice for number 18. We go to number 19. Which of the following is an example use of useful function of your bacteria? An example of a useful function of your bacteria. Letter A, may be pathogenic and cause human disease. Letter B, can clean up an oil spill by digesting hydrocarbons. Letter C, may be used as vectors to introduce proteins into cells. Or letter D, can synthesize new forms of heavy metals. Okay, what is our choice? Number 19. What is our choice for number 19? 19 ICBs. Okay, number 19. The correct choice here, of course, would be letter B. Tama yung letter B, no? And this is what you call bioremediation. Tandaan po yung term. Baka ito po yung lumabas sa inyong let, no? Bioremediation is the use of either naturally occurring or deliberately introduced microorganisms to consume and break down environmental pollutants in order to clean a polluted site. So when you say bioremediation, ginagamit mo yung isang organism to break down your pollutants. So in this case here, yung oil spill, ginamitan mo siya ng bacteria. No? So that's bioremediation. Baka lumabas po yung bioremediation. Hindi po letter C because you don't usually use bacteria. Usually ginagamit dito ay virus, okay, as vectors. Hindi din nangyayari ang letter D. Letter A mo naman, hindi siya use. No? So, it is harmful. Harmful itong nakikita natin sa letter A. Maybe pathogenic. When you say pathogenic, this is a disease-causing organism. Nakaka-cause siya ng disease or disease-causing substance. Okay, so letter B po ang ating hinahanap. Sabi ni Sir R.V. Flores, B po, maganda po kasi basahin. Okay, but B, because this is an example of bioremediation. All right, we go to number 20. The sum of two consecutive even numbers is 102. The numbers are blank. Letter A, 53 and 54. Letter B, 48 and 50. Letter C, 60 and 61. Or letter D, 50 and 52. Okay. Facebook user. Yung tanong ni Facebook user, Ma'am Mek, medyo nalito ako. Saan po nanggaling yung 0.25, no? Sabi natin kanina, sir or ma'am, no? Hindi ko nakikita yung name ninyo. Yung 0.25 po kanina sa interest nating question came from the 3 months because the time should be expressed in years, no? So yung ginawa natin, yung 3 months ay dinivide natin by 12 months in a year. So 3 divided by 12, siya po ay 1/4, that's equal to 1/4, or in decimal form, siya po ay 0.25. Okay? Kaya po, meron tayong minultiply doon na 0.25. Okay. Number 20, what's your choice? I see a lot of letter D. Sabi dito sa number 20 mo, sum of two consecutive even numbers is 102. The numbers are, you actually don't have to really overthink this, no? Hanapin mo lamang, saan ba dito yung may 102 as their sum? 53 plus 54, that's 107. So, hindi siya po pwede. Letter B, 48 and 50, that would be 98. Letter C, that's 121. Okay, so letter D ang tumpak na choice. 50 plus 52, that would be 102. So number 20 is letter D, or yes, tama, no, number 20 is letter D. All right, let's take a few minutes of break, 3 minutes of break, and then we'll come back with professional education. Okay, inom po muna ng tubig. Alright, tayo po ay nagbabalik. Ready na ba tayo for our Prof Ed? Okay, we move on with our professional education. Punta na po tayo sa ating Prof Ed. Alright, we go to number 21. The class of Miss Jose belongs to a fast learners group. She gave activities for each to develop personal responsibility. Which activity was utilized? Letter A, independent learning. Letter B, cooperative learning. Letter C, competitive learning. Or letter D, evaluative learning. What is your hint sa inyong number 21? What's your hint in number 21? And of course, the hint should help you choose the right choice. Okay, what is our choice for number 21 and what was your hint? Okay, so sabi ni Sir C.B. John Paul III, no? Sabi niya, personal responsibility. Okay, develop personal responsibility, sabi ni Ma'am Arlene Eucharistia. Okay, so tama yung personal responsibility. That is your hint. And of course, since she gave them activities for each to develop personal responsibility, and each, no? So each to develop personal responsibility, the correct choice, of course, would be letter A, independent learning, not cooperative, not competitive, and not evaluative. Okay, so letter A, ang tumpak na choice natin for number 21. Very easy na lang yung Prof Ed sa inyo. Alalahanin, Prof Ed po ay may mas malaking percentage. Okay, so kapag magaling na kayo sa Prof Ed, mani-mani na lamang, sigurado na mas malaki na yung chance nating maipasa yung inyong licensure exam for teachers. And of course, hitik na din tayo sa ating pagre-review for your Gen Ed. Okay, we go to number 22. The class of Mr. San Juan was asked to provide feedback on each other's learning. Which form of assessment was used? Letter A, summative. Letter B, formative. Letter C, peer. Or letter D, self. What's your hint sa inyong number 22? Number 22, what is your hint and what is your choice? Number 22, ano po yung ating hint? At ano ang inyong choice? Okay, I see a lot of letter C's. Feedback on each other. Tama, Ma'am Arlene, no? Other learning, sabi ni Facebook user. Each other, sabi ni Sir Ricky Molina. Okay, feedback, sabi ni Ma'am Marivin Nang. Okay, feedback, that's correct. Now, feedback on each other. And so, the correct choice here would be letter C, peer. Remember, when you say peer, this is a person of the same status, a person of the same age, no? So, yung inyong friend, yung inyong kabarkada, that's your peer, no? From the term peer, nagkakaroon ka ng peer pressure, no? So, minsan, kahit na ayaw mo, napapasubo ka dahil ayaw mong out of place sa inyong mga kabarkada. So, maninigarilyo ka din, iinom ka din para makisama. No? So, peer. And so, it's very important that you choose your friends wisely then. Okay, so letter C, peer. Since we are looking for feedback on each other's learning, letter C ang tumpak na choice. For number 22. Number 23, a test was given to the students by Mr. Lapid to determine what the students already know and not know about the subject before he taught. Which did he give? Letter A, peer. Letter B, self. Letter C, pre-test. Or letter D, post-test. What's your hint and what is our choice? Okay, number 23, ICCs. Ano po yung ating hint sa number 23? Bakit letter C ang ating choice? Before. Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Luzette Piol. Sabi ni Sir Isaiah, before he taught. Ma'am Yvette Jane says, before he taught. Before. Sabi ni Ma'am Marjorie Frances. Okay, no and not no. Tama din, no? So you actually have a lot of hints stating or pointing to our choice, that would be letter C, pretest. Remember your pretest, this is your diagnostic test and this is given prior to instruction. No? So before instruction, binibigay mo siya, and this is used to measure your students' strengths and weaknesses, kung ano yung alam na nila at kung ano yung hindi pa nila alam. Okay? Your post-test, this is your summative test. Ito naman ay binibigay after instruction. Peer and self, there's no indication that this should be your choice. Again, peer mo, that means you're together with your classmates, together with your friends. Self, this is reflection. Okay? You are evaluating yourself. Okay, but letter C ang ating tumpak na choice for number 23. We go to number 24. Miss Alana would like to cover a wide variety of objectives in the quarterly examination in her history class. Which of the following types of tests is the most appropriate? Letter A, true, false. Letter B, multiple choice. Letter C, matching type. Or letter D, essay. Ano yung hint natin sa 24 and what's your choice? Number 24, okay, sabi ni Ma'am Christine Calzada, cover a wide variety of objectives. Sabi din ni Ma'am Giselle Takumba, wide variety of objectives. Okay, so your choice is letter B. Then yung sabi ni Sir Ryan Dayaw at ni Ma'am Anna Riquerman. Okay, so wide variety of objectives. Your correct choice here would be letter B, multiple choice. So, tumpak yung multiple choice, no? Katulad sa inyong LET, maraming competencies, and so the examiners, yung mga nagbibigay ng inyong examination would be using multiple choice. Okay, so wide variety of objectives. True, false, very limited lamang yung inyong objectives na mako-cover. And matching type, ganun din. Halos magkatulad sila ng inyong true, false. Hindi naman po pwedeng 100 items, puro matching type ka. And essay, some things that you have to remember for your essay. Remember, you should be using a scoring rubric or your scoring guide whenever you are checking your students' work na essay, no? And another hint that they would give you or they would tell you to do is you cover the name of your students para wala kang bias. Okay, but for number 24, B is tumpak. Okay, letter B po, tumpak yung multiple choice. We go to number 25. Who is retained in the same grade level for grades 1 to 10 under the revised basic education curriculum? Any students who did not meet expectations blank. Letter A, in 3 or more learning areas. Letter B, in 2 learning areas. Letter C, in 1 learning area. Or letter D, as shown in the general average. Okay, what is our choice for number 25? Okay, what is your hint sa number 25, no? Ang term na retained. Sino yung nire-retain? That means hindi siya nakakapunta sa next grade level. Kung grade 1 yung bata at nangyari ito, hindi siya makakatuntong sa grade 2. Okay? The child is retained sa same grade level. Okay? So retained, no? Did not meet expectations. So what is our choice? Okay, letter... Dito nalito si Sir. Okay, ang tumbak na choice natin dito would be letter A, in 3 or more learning areas. That means 3 or more than 3 ang kanyang bagsak. No? So if that happens, hindi siya makakapunta sa next level. The student is going to be retained in that same level. Okay, so letter A po ang ating tumpak na choice. Ang letter D mo, wala nang question to. Hindi natin alam kung anong tinutukoy ng inyong letter D. Letter B at C mo, pwede pa rin silang makago sa next level. Pwede siyang i-promote, no, sa next grade level pag naipasa niya yung remedial. No? So magre-remedial siya. For example, in the summer, kapag ka napasa niya yung remedial classes na yon, ay pwede pa rin siyang ma-promote into the next level. Okay? Pero yung letter A mo, wala talaga. No? Basta 3 or more yung bagsak, retained na in that particular grade level. Okay, so letter A for number 25. Number 26, what should Dr. Mina do to ensure the suitability of her assessment tool? Letter A, provide more items with similar content. Letter B, pay attention to scoring procedures. Letter C, match test items to instructional objectives. Or letter D, make the test instructions clear. What is your hint sa ating number 26? Okay. Ano yung hint natin sa number 26? Ayun, meron ako nakita. Suitability, tama na Ma'am Raquel Altres. Suitability, sabi ni Facebook user ni Ma'am Jovelyn Gantes, suitability. Sir Yan or Ma'am Yan for guess? Suitability. Okay, so suitability, suited. Okay, paano mo malalaman na inyong assessment tool ay suited or may yung suitability ng inyong assessment tool? Of course, if you are talking about assessment tool, these are your exams. No? Your exams mo, your test, pwedeng project, pwedeng performance task. Paano mo malalaman na suited yung inyong assessment tool? And of course, the correct choice here would be letter C. Match the test items to your instructional objective. Dapat suited silang dalawa, dapat coherent silang dalawa. No? Kung ano yung objective mo, dapat yan din yung i-measure ng inyong assessment or ng inyong test. So letter C for number 26. We go to number 27, which is the first consideration in selecting specific type of test to be used when constructing a test. This is very similar to number 26. Okay, so parehas lang siya sa number 26. What is the first consideration? Number 27. What is the first consideration, or which is the first consideration in selecting specific type of test to be used when constructing a test? Halos parehas yung question na ito, no? Different words lang, pero parehas yung concept. So yan po yung mangyayari sa inyong actualet. Minsan, sasabihin nyo, parang hindi naman ito yung question, pero pag naintindihan nyo kasi yung konsepto at pag naintindihan nyo kung paano na maghanap ng hint, paano maghanap ng tips sa inyong question, makukuha nyo na yung tumpak na choice. Okay? So, mafe-feel nyo naman yan yung ibang mga passers natin, LPTs na natin, no? Alam nila, sinasabi ko kasi na kapag nag-take kayo ng LET, pagkalabas pa lang ninyo sa room, mafe-feel nyo kung kayo'y nakapasa or hindi. Okay, so yung iba sa kanila nagsabi na feel ko po talaga na pasado ako. Okay, alam mo na pasado ka, confident ka na pasado ka, alam mo yan sa sarili mo no, na pasado ka sa LET. Okay, I see a lot of letter B's and tumpak ang letter B. Okay, constructing a test, dapat parehas sa inyong learning outcomes yung inyong magiging items. So letter B, learning outcomes ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay, sana naintindihan kung bakit learning outcomes, no? So again, dapat yung inyong learning outcomes or your objectives and your tests should be coherent. Okay, so dapat parehas yung language nila, parehas yung mini-measure nila. Number 28, the following are all goals of a student-centered approach to physical education except letter A, increasing student motivation and ownership of goals. Letter B, fostering a desire to participate in physical activity outside of school hours. Letter C, encouraging a lifelong commitment to physical activity. Or letter D, reducing the burden on teachers. Okay, what is our choice? Number 28. Number 28 na po tayo. What is our choice? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for number 28? 28, I see a lot of letter D's. Tumpak kaya ang ating letter D. Okay? So sabi na number 28 mo, the following are all goals for student-centered approach to PE, no? PE ito, physical education. Except which one? Which one is our exception? Okay, so student-centered. Remember when you say student-centered, sentro yung ating estudyante, And of course, hindi natin iniisip yung tayo as teachers, no? Yung pinaka-focus natin ang welfare ng ating students. And of course, the correct choice would be letter D, no? We are looking for the exception. Saan dito yung hindi talking about student-centeredness, it's letter D, no? Because this is talking about your teachers. Okay, so teachers po ang sinasabi ng letter D, hence this is your exception. We go to number 29. Which of the following is not correct? Letter A, a learning environment needs to be disrespectful. Letter B, a learning environment needs to be free from clutter. Letter C, a learning environment needs to be large enough for the class. Or letter D, a learning environment needs to be safe. What is our choice? Number 29. What is our choice? 29 ICAs. Tama kaya ang letter A? Hinahanap natin is the choice that is not correct. Okay, so that means incorrect. Minsan kayo ay nagbubulag-bulagan, yung iba sa inyo ay hindi nakikita yung mga terms na not, yung mga terms na except. Okay, except what or not. Okay, the correct choice, of course, would be letter A, no? Sabi kasi in letter A, a learning environment needs to be disrespectful. Dapat respectful yung ating learning environment. Okay, so siya lang naman yung negative. Okay, so letter A ang tumpak na choice for number 29. Number 30, when asked, students of teacher Joel described him as someone who is in authority to discuss thoroughly a subject in research. Teacher Joel therefore exhibits a power known as letter A, expert power, letter B, reward power, letter C, referent power, or letter D, legitimate power. Okay, what is our choice for number 30? Number 30, ICAs. Okay. Number 30, letter A, ang kanamihang choice ninyo. May ilang letter C, no? Medyo may mga naguluhan pa, na-confuse. Okay, sabi ng letter A mo, the students describe him as someone who is in authority to discuss thoroughly a subject. Okay, discussing thoroughly a subject. That means letter A. Tumpak po yung letter A. Expert power. Expert power. This is the power possessed by the teachers, no? Meaning you have the expertise of the subject matter. You have you have mastered your subject content. Okay, so na-master mo yung subject matter mo, that means you have expert power, no? Expert power po. Reward power, this is your power as a teacher to give rewards and maybe also punishments to your students. Referent power, ito yung chinus ng iba sa ating mga kaguro. Yung referent power naman, you make your students feel at home and accepted, that they belong in the classroom, that they are safe in the classroom, no? Mabait naman si teacher dito sa referent power. Legitimate power, this is the power that comes with your position in the classroom, no? As a teacher, legitimate power mo, yun naman yung legitimate power. Okay? So, letter A po ang ating tumpak na choice. Expert power for number 30. We go to number 31. Which of the following is the focus of the Japanese education in the Philippines? Letter A, democratic ideals and nationalism. Letter B, social, cultural, and religious education. Letter C, patriotism. Or letter D, vocational and health education. What is your choice? Okay, so tama yan, no? Maghanap lagi ng hint. It's very, very easy for you to get the correct choice sa inyong Prof Ed. Yung iba nahihirapan sa Prof Ed, but once you get the hang of it, pag medyo nasanay ka na, maghahanap ka ng keywords, nung hint, no? Sabi ni Ma'am Lorely, keywords is the key. Okay, so pag marunong ka na maghanap ng keywords mo, ng hints mo, then you can get the right choice. Okay, letter D for number 31. We are looking for Japanese education, yung goal ng inyong Japanese education. Of course, the correct choice would be vocational and health education. Remember, tech voc. Labor, yung naging focus ng inyong Japanese education. Okay, so letter D po, ang ating tumpak na choice for number 31. We go to number 32. If a teacher believes in the concept of education that makes every individual a useful citizen to the state, then he is influenced by the concept of, bumalik na din ito, no? Ito din yung isa sa mga items natin, parehas din, halos magkaparehas sa isa sa mga items natin nung Monday. Okay, ano nga yung hint natin for number 32? What is your hint? Okay, useful. Tama. Sabi ni Ma'am Lorely Pulmano. Ma'am Christine. Useful. Ma'am Cindy. Useful. Ma'am Steldicio. Useful. Ma'am Marin Berkeley. Useful. Okay, so tumpak yan, no? Useful yung ating hint. And so the correct choice here would be utilitarianism. Utilitarianism. Utility, usefulness. This is your choice. Now, what about the rest of your choices here? Socialism, this is a theory that says that the community rather than individuals should own and manage property and natural resources. That's socialism. Okay, socialism yan. Komunista siya na socialism. Everything belongs to the community. The individual should not own, for example, the businesses, but everything belongs to your community. Katulad siya sa China, sa North Korea, no? So communist, that's socialism. Totalitarianism, that's dictatorial. Okay, so dictatorial, that's totalitarianism. Humanitarianism naman, this is a promotion, of course, of human welfare. Okay, human welfare siya. Utilitarianism po yung ating hinahanap because of the term usefulness. Okay, we go to number 33. Teacher L says, if it is billiard that brings students out of the classroom, let us bring it in the classroom. Perhaps I can use it to teach math. To which philosophy does teacher L adhere? Letter A, reconstructionism. Letter B, essentialism. Letter C, existentialism. Or letter D, progressivism. Okay, what is our choice? Now remember, medyo moderno na si Teacher L, no? Hindi siya traditional type ng teacher. Okay, so sabi niya, maybe I can use billiards to teach my students math. So what type of a teacher is Teacher L? Okay, ICDs sa ating comment box. May iilang letter A. Okay. Sabi ni Facebook user, existentialism. Okay. The correct choice here, of course, would be letter D, progressivism. No? Progressivism po yan. Modern day methods of teaching. Hindi siya traditional. Teaching is life, and learning is life, not just preparation for life. No? So progressivism, the students should be able to relate what they learn inside the classroom to their real lives. Okay, so dapat na-apply din siya outside of the classroom. Kaya sabi niya, if it is billiard, then maybe I can use it to teach my students. Now, progressivism. Reconstructionism, remember, ang goal nito is to solve social problems. No? So, to make your society into a better one. That's your reconstructionism. Essentialism, essential, that would be your basic needs and your basic knowledge, skills, and attitude. Yan yung sabi ng essentialismo. Existentialism naman, the student has a choice. The student has a freedom, but of course, kaakibat ng freedom at ng choice na yan, yung pagiging responsable ng inyong estudyante. Okay? And so, letter D, ang tumpak na choice for 33. We go to number 34. It is a process designed to provide information that will help us to make judgment about a particular situation. Letter A, measurement. Letter B, evaluation. Letter C, assessment. Or letter D, item analysis. Okay, making judgment. What is this? Okay, what is your choice? Judgment is your key, your hint. So what is your choice? Sabi ni Ma'am Ann Abad, judgment. Sir Jovet Binaluyo, judgment. Letter B. Okay, Ma'am Mary in Berkeley, judgment. Okay, so letter B, judgment. Sabi ni Ma'am Rosel Ampaso, ni Ma'am Hensel Agonoy. Okay, judgment is your hint. Then, of course, evaluation is your tumpak na choice. Okay, you evaluate. Measurement and assessment, almost the same. No, you give tests. You measure your students' learning. Item analysis naman, this is when you make sure or when you check whether an item is a good item, whether you should be keeping it in your item bank, in your test bank, or whether you should have to revise it or you should have to reject it. Okay? But evaluation po for number 34. Letter B. Number 35. As a teacher, you are an idealist. Which among these will be your guiding principle? I must teach the child that we can never have real knowledge of anything. Letter B, I must teach the child to develop his mental powers to the full. Letter C, I must teach the child to be an agent of change. Or letter D, I must teach the child to replicate good deeds and words. Okay, what is our choice for number 35? Again, kung kaka-member po lamang ninyo ng Team Piaget, sa Team Piaget na balikan po lahat ng ating videos, yung mga final coaching po natin, especially na videos, hindi lamang po for this no, sa September, meron po tayong final coaching nung nakaraan, sa June, sa March, sa January, nung September last year, meron din po tayong final coaching na videos. Balikan po yung lahat po ng ating videos, especially yung mga final coaching natin na videos. If you are doing your movie marathon sa YouTube or dyan po sa ating Team Piaget, I make sure that you are keeping track of all the videos that you are done with. So mag-leave po kayo ng comment or maybe like the video para alam nyo na napanood ko na ito, no? Kasi baka paulit-ulit yung inyong pinapanood. Many of our items, binabalik-balikan natin, inuulit-ulit natin dahil based po sa ating feedback ng ating students, pabalik-balik din yung questions. No? Pabalik-balik yung questions. Kunwari, yung mga lumabas nung September, lumabas ulit ng January, lumabas ulit nung March, at lumabas ulit ng June. No? So, yung mga June takers natin, hindi masyado nahirapan kasi carbon copy, yung mga lumabas, yung mga naging final coaching natin na items talaga nung March, nung June, ay siyang nakita nila sa actual let. Okay? So, balikan po lahat po ng inyong mga final coaching videos especially. Okay? At pag meron pang time, all other videos, balikan. Ganon din po sa ating YouTube channel kasi meron pa po tayong ibang videos na wala sa Team Piaget. Like, ang Team Piaget kasi ay nagsimula nung October last year. And we started our YouTube channel in 2020. Okay, so from 2020 until October 2021, meron pa tayong ibang videos na wala sa Team Piaget. So balikan nyo po yung lahat. Yung meron tayong mga curriculum development na 3 videos, may learning, the pillars of learning na video, meron tayong video on TIM, technology, integration matrix, meron tayong kay Bronfenbrenner, meron tayong basta marami tayong videos, isms of education. Okay, foundations of education, lahat po yan, balikan, assessment, meron din tayong videos na yan sa ating YouTube channel. Okay, so, yung classified files natin, ito na yung mga super common questions, no, na halos every let ay lumalabas. So, wag kayong mawawala. That's September 19, 2021. Okay, so balikan niyo po yung lahat. Lahat ng videos na aking na-mention. Okay, now number 35, ideal. Again, when you say ideal, no, idealism, ideal means perfection. And so this is also talking about the good deeds and words. Okay, so ideal, letter D. Ang ating tumpak na choice, hindi po letter C, no? Agent of change. This is social reconstructionism. Social reconstructionism po ito. Letter B mo, I must teach the child to develop his mental powers. This is rationalism. Po pwede din siyang cognitivism, no? So, development of the mind, rationalism, po pwede din cognitivism. We can never have real knowledge of anything. Doubter naman itong ating Letter A. So letter D po ang ating hinahanap, idealism, that's letter D. I must teach the child to replicate good deeds and words. We go to number 36. Schools focus on enhancing learners' critical thinking, cultural awareness, and emotional intelligence. Which pillar of learning this is anchored? Letter A, learning to know. Letter B, learning to do. Letter C, learning to live together. Or letter D, learning to be. Okay, so ito na yung sinabi natin kanina, no? Balikan, meron tayong videos, pillars of learning. Meron po tayo niyan sa ating YouTube channel. Classified files natin, again, yun yung talagang babalikan ko lahat sa classified files. Meron tayong discussion. Pine-prepare ko pa siya, no? Hindi ko pa natatapos yung aking presentation. But we are going to discuss like how do you shade your answer sheets properly, what should you do, and then we are going to discuss the very common items na talaga, no? So ano yung lumalabas sa LET for English, for example sa vocab, ano yung mga vocabulary words na lumalabas, sa idioms, ano yung mga idioms, idiomatic expressions na lumalabas, like authors, the pen names, all these things, ganun din sa math, sa Filipino, sa science, and of course, social science. Lahat po yan babalikan natin sa ating classified files. And sa ating last day, September 23, because you will have your LET September 25, no, kung walang postponement. Sa inyong tawag dito, September 23, this would just be a relive. Relive na lang itong ating September 23. But just the same, you watch it because last minute tips siya. So, anong gagawin nyo the night before your actual LET? Meron pa rin siyang hints on how to shade, no? How do you answer the questions? Anong sisimulan mong sagutin? What would you do when you receive your questionnaires? Ano muna yung gagawin mo? No? So, lahat po yan, hihimay-himay natin, pero relive na siya, no? Kasi relax na tayo. September 23 na yan. So, hindi na siya masyadong heavy yung September 23 ninyo. But medyo heavy pa rin yung classified files natin. So 3 days na sunod-sunod yun. So meron tayong Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay, letter D. Karamihang choice ninyo, letter D. Okay. Now, kung inyong titingnan, sabi ng inyong number 36, learners, critical thinking, no? So, the mind. Tapos, kasama din yung cultural awareness. Aware din siya sa kanyang paligid. And emotional intelligence. Okay? So, which pillar of learning is this anchored? The correct choice, of course, here would be letter D, learning to be na ito. You are teaching the child to be the best version of himself. Hindi lamang kasi thinking, yung nakalagay dito, lahat na, no? Samot-sari, pati cultural awareness, pati emotional intelligence. Okay? So, learning to be, tama yan, Sir Gerald Caliboso. Okay, learning to be, no, all na siya, no? So all in all, meron kang critical thinking, cultural awareness, and emotional intelligence. Okay, learning to know, this is only pertaining to the mind. Learning to do is just the skills, and learning to live together is just working with other people. Okay, but this one, samot-sari na siya. So learning to be, becoming the best version of yourself, that is number 36. Okay, we go to number 37. The university wants to ensure that incoming students will succeed in their chosen field of endeavor. The Guidance Center will conduct what kind of test? Letter A, achievement test. Letter B, aptitude test. Letter C, diagnostic test. Or letter D, intelligence test. What is our choice? For number 37. Yes, same time pa rin tayo sa ating classified files, no? So, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I'm not done yet with the presentation. Pine-prepare ko pa lamang siya, but I'll make sure that it's thorough. So, lahat nandun, no? Para talagang pasadong na, paghahandaan talaga natin, marami na kayong bala, no? Siguradong wala nang kawala yung inyong licensure exam for teachers, siguradong LPT na before the end of this year. So again, pag meron pa po kayong friends, you encourage them na sumali sa ating Team Peshe. If you are watching us sa ating final coaching at sa ating classified files naman, kung nandyan kayo sa group na yan and you want to go back to all the final coaching videos, yung sinabi ko kanina, magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piche, mag-send po kayo ng message sa ating Facebook page para po malipat kayo, no, kung paano pong gagawin nyo para mailipat kayo sa Team Piche. Kasi sayang po, nandyan na kayo sa final coaching classified files para siguradong pasadong-pasado tayo. Okay? If you are a member of Team Piche, wala na po kayong membership pa for your classified files. No? So, dire-diretso na kasi yung Team Piche is all in na for Gen Ed and Prof Ed. Okay, yan. Sino to? Si Facebook user. Alam mo na. Sabi niya, babanggitin na naman ni Ma'am Meg pag gusto maging nurse, dapat aptitude test ang kailangan. 100% masabi niya to. Inunahan mo na ako ha. Okay. The correct choice here, of course, would be itong pakbo yan, aptitude test. How you will succeed, no? If you will be successful in a chosen field or endeavor, that would be your aptitude test. Okay, so magiging successful ka ba as a teacher? Then you will be taking your TAT, no? Teacher's Aptitude Test. So ayoko mapahiya si Facebook user, hindi ko nakikita yung name niya. Ayoko pong mapahiya siya, no? So babanggitin ko to. If you'd want to find out whether you are going to be a successful nurse, then you take the nursing aptitude test. Binibigay siya ng ating universities. After your entrance test, meron ka pang aptitude test. Okay? Achievement test, of course, this is a type of summative test. So, summative test na po siya, no? This is given after instruction. Diagnostic test, of course, that's your pre-test. Given before instruction. Intelligence test is just your IQ. IQ test lang siya. Ano yung range ng IQ mo. Okay, number 38. To ensure that all Filipino children are functionally literate, which mechanism is meant to reach out to children who are far from a school? Letter A, multi-grade classroom. Letter B, a school in every barangay. Letter C, mobile teaching. Or letter D, siniskwela. Okay, what is our choice for number 38? Kabisado na ni Facebook user, no? Siguro ay matagal na siyang member. Okay, number 38, I see a lot of letter C's. Paulit-ulit na din itong tanong natin na to, no? So, yung iba letter B, merong letter A. So sabi ng question mo, this is meant to reach out to children who are far from school. Pag malayo ka sa school, ano yung ginagawa ng ating DepEd? Okay, so to ensure that all Filipino children would be literate. The correct choice, of course, here would be mobile teaching. Kasama po ito sa ating ALS. Okay, so meron tayong mga mobile teachers, yung mga lumilipat-lipat from one community to another, no? So mobile teaching yung ating hinahanap. Multi-grade classroom, ito yung sinasabi natin combination classrooms kapag kukonti lamang yung enrollees for grade 1, for grade 2, for grade 3, then you only have one teacher tapos palipat-lipat yung guro, no, from one group to another. A school in every barangay, hindi po, dahil sabi nga far from school sila, walang eskwelahan sa kanila. Siniskwela, this was just a TV show to dati, no? Wala nang siniskwela ngayon, but this was a TV show at kadalasan siyang pinapanood din ng mga mag-aaral. I think ginamit na rin siya ng DepEd, although hindi pa siya ganun ka-prevalent, hindi pa ganun ka-widespread yung paggamit ng siniskwela. Okay, but we are looking for mobile teaching in number 38. We go to number 39. Many local schools in the Philippines are established as academy. Who is the founder of such institution? Letter A, Aristotle. Letter B, Plato. Letter C, Socrates. Or letter D, Protagoras. Ayan, si Facebook user, na-try daw niyang maging ALS teacher. Okay. Mathinic. Tama, no? Meron pang mathinic na on. Ngayon wala na, no? Sayang. Maganda yung mathinic tsaka siniskwela dati. Okay, what is our choice? Number 39. I see a lot of letter B's. May question dito, ganitong question po ba? Like verbatim? Yes, meron pong verbatim questions. At meron din naman pong questions na hindi verbatim. When you say verbatim, word for word, na hindi siya word for word. But of course, kaya nga sinabi ko kanina, kapag ka naintindihan nyo yung konsepto, especially kapag ka alam nyo kung paano maghanap ng hints, hindi po kayo mahihirapang makakuha ng tamang choice. Okay, so ang importante ay marunong kang kumilatis na ng ating question at maghanap ng ating hints. Okay, letter B for number 39, and the correct choice would be Plato. Okay, so Plato, Academy, also the Republic, no, kay Plato din po yan, and that is our choice for number 39. Now, si Aristotle naman, he was Plato's student, and he was also regarded as one of the best scientists and best philosophers, Aristotle, and he also became Alexander the Great's tutor. Si Socratic method, okay, so Socratic method naman po for Socrates. Remember, Socratic method mo, this is a question and answer method. And Protagoras was known as the greatest of the sophists of ancient Greece. When you say sophists, these are people who are in search of knowledge. Diba? When you say Sophia, that means knowledge, no? Knowledge or full of knowledge. Okay, so one of the greatest of the sophists of the ancient Greece, that's Protagoras. Okay, but your choice would be letter B, number 39. And we go to the last item tonight. Teacher Apple is using a signal interference for classroom discipline. Which is the best to convey that you disapprove a student's behavior? Letter A, wink. Letter B, raise eyebrow. Letter C, clap hands once. Or letter D, put a hand on her throat. Okay, ano yung chupa? Okay, ayun daw, meron pang karagdagang kaalaman dito si... hindi ko makita. Ang dami na kasing comment, no? Father of debate daw si Protagoras. Okay, 40 ICBs. Letter B for number 40. Sabi ng number 40 mo, you have a teacher named Teacher Apple, and she's using signal interference. That means she uses signals now in trying to manage her class. Hindi siya nagsasalita, hindi siya nagsastop para disiplinahin yung kanyang estudyante, but she only uses signals, okay? Which is the best to convey that you disapprove. Yung hint mo dito is disapprove, hindi ka aprobado, hindi mo aprobado yung ginagawa ng inyong estudyante. Is this winking, no? So would it mean that you disapprove if you wink? Would you raise your eyebrows? Okay, so raising your eyebrows. Clap hands once, okay, kapag ikaw ay nag-disapprove. Or yung malala talaga, letter D, no? Put a hand on her throat. Okay? So sinakal mo na yung bata. So which one is the best to convey that you disapprove a student's behavior? And of course, the correct choice here would be raising your eyebrows. Okay? You cannot wink. Because winking, of course, baka pagkamalan ka pa ng estudyante mong type mo siya, no? Kinindatan mo yung estudyante. Raising an eyebrow would be your correct choice. Clap hands once. Usually, this is teaching management style that we use elementary grade levels natin. Sinasabi, clap your hand once if you can hear me. Okay? This is to catch the attention of your students. And of course, we cannot do letter D, no? Hindi pwedeng sakalin yung mga estudyante. Bawal po kay Tulfo na gawin yung ating letter D. And so, ang inyong choice again would be letter B for number 40. Okay? So, sa mga maraming mali, okay lang po yan. Move on ka agad. Importante tayo po ay natututo. Huwag po nating hayaang lumipas yung isang live stream natin na wala tayong bagong natutunan sa mga almost perfect naman, naka-perfect scores na. Congratulations, ready na, handang-handa na. But of course, huwag magpakampante, no? Continue learning, continue watching the videos, mag-movie marathon sa ating Team Piaget, And of course, sa ating YouTube channel, kapag ikaw naman ay nasa classified files natin, final coaching na group, at gusto mong mahanap pa or mapanood pa yung mga final coaching natin in the past, ay magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget. Okay? But that ends tonight's discussion. And of course, we will be back on Friday for our final coaching day 5. This has been Coach Mac of Gurong Pinoy. Of course, I leave with the saying, sabay-sabay po tayo, maliit man na butil ng mga kaalaman. Ang dulo nito ay malaking kaginawaan. Maraming salamat and good night, mga